पॉजिटिव। आज का दिन इतना शुभ है कि ऐसा लग रहा है कि अगला जो सप्ताह होगा ये तो अति शुभ होगा। अगला सप्ताह हम सबका और भी अच्छा हो, और यदि कुछ रहा भी तो उसके टर्न अराउंड में उसके इर्द गिर्द हम कैसे काम कर सकते हैं, इसके बारे में जानकारी देने के लिए कौन आ रहे हैं? चलिए, हमारे साथ आ रहे हैं विक्रम जी। नमस्कार विक्रम जी।
नमस्कार।
So, yes, Vikramaditya ji, let's start. I'm totally pumped up. Let's hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Now I'll shut up. You start.
Okay. So starting this week, so I'll be giving predictions from for June 13th to June 20th. Okay. So for Mesh Rashi people, I'll start with Mesh Rashi. See, Mesh Rashi people, the first half of this week is going to be tough, very tough for most people. And especially on 12, 13 and 14, starting from today, the next 3 days is going to be very tough for Mesh Rashi people. And they are going to face a lot of confusion. They are going to face a lot of, they may have some sleep deprivation. So because of that, they can feel both mental and physical exhaustion. So they can also face forgetfulness. So because of this, for the next 3 days, okay, starting from today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, that is 12, 13 and 14. So for 3 days, Mesh Rashi people have to be very careful, and they should be having, double, more concentration on the road while driving. Okay, they should deliberately focus more while driving on the road, because this is a very bad time for the Mesh Rashi people. Okay, and for people who are having bad dashas, they have to be careful with the words they are choosing, because they can there can be disputes in the family if they don't control their words. Okay, so they should control their tongue for at least for the first 3 days. And if the Mesh Rashi people are having a bad dasha, they should be careful for the whole week. Okay, so then comes Rishabh Rashi. For Rishabh Rashi people, first 3 days is okay, but they should be careful on 14, 15 and 16th. So those 3 days, Rishabh Rashi people have to be double careful. And if they are running a good dasha, it won't have much of an impact. But if they are passing through bad dasha, they can get into real trouble, and they have to be careful while driving on the road, and they should be careful while communicating with people. They should not react immediately. Okay, and one more thing for Rishabh Rashi people, if they are running a bad dasha, they should be careful with the opposite gender people, and they should be, wary of people who flatter them. Okay, and they should not fall to flattery in the coming days. If they are running a bad dasha, and if they are falling for flattery, there's a high chance that they might be cheated by those people. So this is for Rishabh Rashi people. For Mithun Rashi people, they should be relaxed. They can be relaxed on the first few days of the week, but then afterwards, on 16th, 17th, and 18th, Mithun Rashi people have very bad time. Okay, especially if the Mithun Rashi people are running through a bad dasha, they have to be careful while communicating with their life partner, and they should be double careful while communicating with the colleagues. That's because if they are running a bad dasha, there's a high chance that they might face problems in their workplace. Okay, so they have to be careful in the while communicating with their colleagues. And then they also have to be careful while driving on the road, especially on 16th, 17th, and 18th. And they should also be careful while dealing with financial transactions. Okay, and especially if they are running their own business, they should be very careful in their financial transactions, especially during that particular time. Okay, that is 16, 17, and 18. So otherwise, if in the beginning of the week they have a decent week, nothing to worry about. If they are running their own business, first half of the week will be good, but the second half they have to be very, very careful, starting from 16th, 17th, and 18th. And then comes Karkarashi. For Karkarashi people, this can be quite a decent week. But on the first half of the week, if there can be some minor health issues. If they are running a bad dasha, the health issues can happen during the first half of the week. Okay, and they also have to be careful with their health of the spouse. That will depend on what kind of dasha they are passing through. If they are running through a benefic dasha, it won't affect them much. But if they are running through a malefic dasha, there will be some severe health issues for the life partner. And then comes Simha Rashi. For Simha Rashi, they have to be careful about their children's health as well as father's health if they are running through bad dasha. If they are running through good dasha, they will have a good time in their work, and especially if they are running their own business, they will have good profits during this week. But for other people who are running through bad dashas, for those people, they have to be careful about their children's health, and they should be careful about their father's health also. Okay, and then comes Kanya Rashi. For Kanya Rashi people, if they are, the first half of the week will be quite good. The second half of the week can hamper their business a little bit. Okay, and then for those Kanya Rashi people who are running through bad dashas, they have to be careful about their mother's health and mother's safety. And if they are running through bad dasha, Kanya Rashi people have to be careful with their both the safety and health of life partner. Okay, and they should ensure that life partner is careful on while driving on the road. Okay, because if they are running through a bad dasha, there is chance of health problems or accidents and injuries for the life partner and mother also. So that is for Kanya Rashi. Then comes Tula Rashi. For Tula Rashi people, they have to be careful. If they are running a good dasha, nothing to worry about much. But if they are running a bad dasha, they have to be careful while dealing with the opposite gender. Okay, because in the coming days they will get situations where they can get distracted by the opposite gender, so they have to be very careful, and especially if they are running through a bad dasha. Okay, and if the Tula Rashi people are passing through bad dashas, they have to be careful while communicating with their life partner and with their friends and neighbors also, because if they are not careful in their speech, they can have fights with their life partner and with their neighbors and friends. At the same time, there is also a chance of health problems for the life partner if the Tula Rashi people are running through a bad dasha. Then comes Vrishikarashi. For Vrishikarashi people, if they are running a good dasha, they will have a very happy week. Okay, but if they are passing through a bad dasha, there can be fights with the life partner, or life partner can suffer health problems. And at the same time, Vrishikarashi people should be careful about their children's health and safety. That's because if they are running through a bad dasha, whichever Vrishikarashi people are running through a bad dasha, there is a chance that their children can suffer minor health problems, or they may face some kinds of small accidents. Okay, so this is for Vrishik Rashi. And then comes Dhanush Rashi people. For Dhanush Rashi people, if they are running through good dasha, they will have a very good health, and they will have a very happy week. Okay, they will get a good respect in the society also in this week. But if they are passing through a bad dasha, they can have fights with their life partner, and there can be losses in the business also. Okay, so depending on the dasha, they should be, if they are running through a bad dasha, they have to be very careful. And for Dhanush Rashi people who are passing through a bad dasha, their father's health can also get affected. Okay, there can be some vada type of diseases for the father in this week. Okay, if they are running through good dasha, nothing to worry about. So then comes Makarashi. For Makarashi people, they have to, if they are running through a good dasha, they will get good. I mean, they will get assistance from friends and relatives, and they will also have a happy time with their within their houses. But if the Makar Rashi people are running through a bad dasha, their father's health can suffer a lot. Okay, and also they may suffer health problems themselves, especially in the stomach area, like their digestive system can get affected if the dasha is bad. And Makar Rashi people who are running through bad dashas, they should also keep an eye on their children's health, because there is a good chance that children's health can also get affected. Then comes Kumbh Rashi. Kumbh Rashi people have to be careful if they are running through a bad dasha, especially in their workplaces. Okay, if they are running through a bad dasha, the first 3-4 days can cause trouble in their workplaces. It can cause some unwanted misunderstandings. And the second half of the week will be really good, and there is chance of some minor health issues during the end of the week. So this is for Kumbh Rashi. Then comes Meen Rashi. For Meen Rashi people, if they are running through a good dasha, they will have good time they will have a happy week, and they will get good respect from their colleagues. On the other hand, for those Meen Rashi people who are passing through bad dasha, they have to be careful about how they are communicating with their neighbors, friends and relative circle. So they have to be careful about that, because if they are running through bad dasha, there is high chance of misunderstandings due to ego clashes. So they have to be careful about it. So this is for the coming week. Okay. And then now we will go to the next topic, and over to you, Gayatri.
Thank you so much, Vikramaditya ji, for this beautiful illustration as to what's going to happen next week. And I'm sure all the Jatikas, all our beautiful viewers will be highly, highly benefited by this. आप सभी लोगों को जैसे ये ज्ञान पता होता है कि अच्छा इस समय पे ये होना है, या ऐसा मुझे जीवन में थोड़ी कठिनाई आ रही है तो या फिर होने वाला है, तो क्या होता है कि कुछ ऐसे असुविधा आती भी हैं तो हमें ऐसा लगता है कि चलो ये तो होना वाला है, आई एम मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड, उसको मैं बहुत ज्यादा अपने ऊपर हावी नहीं होने दूं, या फिर उसके प्रतिकारक रूप से हम क्या कर सकते हैं? कभी कुछ हम ध्यान कर सकते हैं, कुछ मेडिटेशन कर सकते हैं। कोई यदि हमें गलत तरीके से बोल दिया तो भी अपने को झटका नहीं लगेगा। हम उसके लिए मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड हो सके, अपने आप को जैसे कवच, सुरक्षा कवच हम दे सकते हैं। कुछ अच्छा भी हो रहा है तो बहुत ज्यादा उड़ना नहीं है। कुछ बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है अपने जीवन में, कुछ बहुत बढ़िया आपको कुछ मिल गया, तो उसमें भी हमें एकदम भाव विभोर होके, आत्मा विभोर होके सब कुछ भूल भाल के नाचना नहीं है। अपने आप को एकदम स्थित प्रज्ञा में रखने के हेतु ही यह हमने एक उपक्रम रखा है। अभी जैसे ये चीज तो हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं था कि आज जुम्मे के बाद का ये जुम्मा का वादा इस प्रकार से अभी ये बहुत सुंदर तरीके से उपक्रम होगा, तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी भैया। तो आई एम ओवर द मून राइट नाउ। ओके, तो इसी श्रृंखला को आगे बढ़ाएंगे और विक्रमादित्य जी को मैं अभी इस समय बैक स्टेज पे डालूंगी और गुरु को मैं फ्रंट पे लेकर आती हूँ।